Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Hope we're all well. Settle in, everybody. Settle in. Welcome. Round up. That's kind of what circuses do, right? They round up everyone to get themselves all comfortable beforehand. Don't know why I'm on about this. Well, welcome everybody to the pre-show. That's right, we actually have a pre-show. It's not a big. It's not something that you see often from a really big publisher doing a thing, but that's just how we do. Gather round, Molotov says. Gather round. Everybody, gather round. Settle down. We'll get to you as soon as we can. TJ Simpson in the chat says, I feel appropriately round up. That's good to know. That's very good to know, everybody. So welcome, everybody, to the pre-show. That's right, we have a pre-show. Basically, it's effectively where I decide to sit with my camera off just for a little bit whilst I make sure I get all the Twitter stuff and all the pages live and, you know, all the community things. That's how that goes. But it kind of gives me a chance to kind of talk a little bit, you know, off the record with everyone who's dropping in. So if you are dropped in, as I can see some people already are, let me know in chat. I would love to see who we've got in today. Obviously, Molotov, thank you ever so much for dropping by again. I hope you are well. How is your Friday going, my friends? Everything all good? TJ Simpson's got nothing better to do, so he's here. Of course, you would have seen TJ Simpson's in the chat a couple of times. He's a bit of a prankster, he is. He likes to wind me up, but you know what? That's not going to happen today. I promise you there. You are a very supportive guy. You're not. Don't kid yourself, mate. Right. Okie dokie. Give me a second. Let's just make sure everything has gone out as it should have done. It should have gone out correctly. Why have I not been tagged there? Why has that not gone? I'm just waiting for something to go live. So Molotov that says, I'm well. What about you and TJ? My Friday is going well. That is great to hear. That really is really good to hear. We're doing really good here in 505 Towers. So it's going to be a really good day. We've got a lot planned this month, which we're going to get into in just a couple of minutes. Okay, so I think I've done all my pre-flight checks. Everything looks as good as it should do. Which is always good to see. Curse Quads in the chat is I'm going to need a snack or two for this stream, I reckon. I think you've earned that snack. Did you get that beer I told you about? You should go get a beer. And whilst you're getting yourself a beer, go get me one. Go on, why not? Let's party. Let's party hard. No beer. Boo! Boo! Rubbish. Absolute codswallop. That's what that is. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're off to a good start. So, shall we actually begin? Go on, why not? Let the calamity commence. Let the calamity commence. Boo words! Boo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to twitch.tv/505games. My name is James. I am a brand community manager here at 505 Games, and I'm here to entertain you for a Fab Friday fun day full of fun. I'm going to coin that. Fab Friday fun day full of fun. I'll write it down later. Doesn't matter. Still, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome. Usually when you see me and hear the dulcet tones around you, it is because Fridays are Miasma Chronicles days. That's right. However, this month, we're going to do something a little bit different. But Before we get into all that, I want to welcome every single one of you. Whether or not you are live in the chat right now, whether or not you are lurking from home, we really do appreciate you being here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So, of course, you are here live on twitch.tv/505games. We are live throughout the week, every now and again, where we want to showcase some games with yourself. So whether or not we are playing Miasma Chronicles, some Cream Boss A, or Crime Boss, as it should be probably known, but that's a bit more of a refined version of it. Whether or not you're here to watch somebody play Grow, we really appreciate you. Thank you ever so much for hanging out with to us on this special day that I like to call Speak Now Day, because it is Taylor Swift's new album day, and I'm a very happy man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Despawn is in the chat, folks. Despawn is in. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you ever so much for dropping by, Despawn. It's always good to have you in chat, my friend. So, this month, I would like to welcome everyone in to July. It is a brand new month. The sun is shining out there, and I'm sat in a very small, darkened room with two lights shining on my face on a camera. That's how. Welcome to video games, folks. I am here to bring the entertainment and, let's be honest, the bants into your living rooms. So it is a month of July, which means we've got a lot planned in with regards to 505 games. But more importantly, I want to show you a little bit more about what we have planned for this month for Miasma Chronicles. Yes, folks, we are going to do something a little bit different this month, if I'm being frank with you. So, as you can see, and as you might have already seen, July is going to be a bit of a fun time for us over here. So today, wherever we are in the world, we will be continuing on our Miasma Chronicles journey with Elvis and Diggs. But more importantly, we are going to be going through a little bit of a recap of the community Q&A that we did with the community a couple of days ago. That's right. We asked everyone on the internet to write in with your questions about Miasma Chronicles now that you guys have had chance to play with it. We were inundated with loads of questions, and whilst we can't necessarily answer everything on today's stream, we do want to answer as much as we possibly can. So we'll be going through that in just a couple of minutes, so stay tuned for that. That's right, we'll go through a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, but also might tease what's coming down the line. Sorry, Tom, you didn't know that. No, kidding. So either way, we want to show you a little bit about what is happening around Miasma Chronicles and how we are going to continue to support it throughout the year. Then, on July 20th, it is July 20th. It is July 20th. On July 20th, it is going to be Twitch Chat Plays Miasma Chronicles. That's right, guys. I am going to give you the reins here. So how this is going to work is we're going to continue on the playthrough as we go through today. We'll continue on the journey. We want to show and share Elvis and Diggs' journey with you guys, but it's up to you to decide the parameters of combat. So every time we go into combat, we will be putting a poll in chat, which everyone will be able to vote on. So whether or not we do it with no medipods, or we only do the challenge, they only do the combat ambush with Diggs, whether or not we do no stealth beforehand, whatever it happens to be, I have to overcome your odds. That could be that's going to happen, or not. And more importantly, over on July 28th, so the following Friday, we are going to be doing the same again, but Alpha Editor Edition. That is right, folks. I'm going to jump on in, and it is going to be absolute chaos, and we're all going to die, and I'm going to cry, and please someone buy me some wine before we go into that one, because it's going to be needed, let's be frank. So either way, we hope you guys can join us along the way as we play through some Miasma Chronicles for throughout July. All streams will be on Friday from 3 p.m. British Summer Time, which I believe is 7 a.m. I think, or 8 a.m. in Pacific Daylight Saving. Someone in the chat, please correct me as to what days that is. That'd be fine. But either way, keep an eye all on the socials for any updates coming about any streams that we do. And of course, all VODs will be available over on the YouTube later afterwards. So don't worry if you miss it. But regardless, we want to get you guys involved with the streams and with the content that we create. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing any of this. So please, 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 please stay around. Make sure you hit those notifications, use those follow buttons, subscribe where possible, and make sure that you are fully up to speed with what we are doing over at Miasma Towers. As well as in July, we will be doing more character profiles, so keep an eye on the social medias for any character profile that you will see from for Bar Mardi. And more importantly, you may have seen that it's sale season, folks. Oh, sales! Yay! So right now you can get 40% off of Miasma Chronicles over on Steam and PlayStation 5. That is right. So it's the Steam Summer Sale and the PlayStation Essential Picks. 40% off. Get it at an absolute stonking bargain, because you will not see it at that price again, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Right, why are my headphones going out? That's always the best sign of good quality headphones. Right, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, how does that sound? Chat, does that sound good? Does that sound good to you? Because that sounds great to me. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? What do you know? What do you think? I want to know what you guys want to know. What do you want to know? Is there anything particular you would like to know about Miasma Chronicles? Because we're about to get into that. Simpsons in the chat says, sounds fan-dabby-dozy. I like a fan-dabby-dozy. The Spawn, solid monthly plan is solid. I am solid. I like solid. I'm not entirely sure where I was going with that, but you never know. And of course, Molotov says, sounds like a plan. Fantastic. Then we shall lock that in and we will get on with it. So, before we get into any gameplay, and yes, folks, we will be getting into some gameplay, don't you worry about that. We want to share with you a little bit about the community Q&A that we did not too long ago. For some reason, my audio's dropped. Give me just a second. There it is. We'll put it back up a second. And it's dropped again. That's interesting. I'm going to move that over there and keep you there. There we go. Why are you dropping out? That's very frustrating, but never mind. Never mind. We are here where we are here. So, either way, I just had a message from the devs. That's always fun. So, a couple of weeks ago, we asked the community, that's right, you folks, to ask us your questions. What would you like to know about Miasma Chronicles? What is it that has been burning away? What do you want to know about its development? What do you want to know about the story? Why things were developed the way they are? And we invited you guys to put your questions towards the Bearded Ladies, the developers. And both myself and Nicholas and a few people from the Bearded Ladies decided to get all together in a great big Reddit thread, and well, we threw it all down here, and we are going to go through some of those questions right now. So we wanted to kind of give you a bit of an idea on what the premise of Miasma is, and kind of just answer your questions. And of course, folks, it doesn't just stop here. If you do have any questions about Miasma, just let us know in the chat. You guys are live right now. I'm more than happy to chat with you guys about a few things, so please feel free. So one of the questions that we did get from an anonymous user was, what were the main inspirations for the world of Miasma Chronicles? Well, as we've alluded to in the past, the folks the folks over at the Bearded Ladies, and even us, we love old school role playing games. There's a huge inspiration to ourselves, and certainly the developers. Titles such as Final Fantasy, Xenogears, stuff like that, and they effectively wanted to capture all that feeling and all that kind of just all that goodness that it had back in the old eras, and then basically turn it up to 11 and create their own version of it. And this is where Miasma Chronicles has come from. The inspirations behind it are it's plain to see, really. Whether or not you are a fan of of role-playing games, whether or not you are a fan of strategy games, there is definitely going to be something here for you. We do get a lot of comparisons, of course, to XCOM. I think every turn-based tactical game does. But I do feel as though there's a lot more that leans heavily into the Final Fantasies, the Xenogears, the Gears Tactics, kind of elements in with Miasma Chronicles. So I feel as though, yes, like we take a lot of inspirations from a lot of the big things that we really enjoy playing, and quite frankly, this is the amalgamation of it, and the best bits around it in our ways. And another question that we got from an anonymous user was, can you elaborate on Diggs's background? So Diggs is a lot more mysterious than he looks. We obviously we do drop a few hints throughout the game as you go along, and obviously you do learn that Bar Mardi left him as a guardian for Elvis, but her and Diggs kind of go way back. There's a lot of story there that we haven't really tapped on just yet. So Diggs is obviously one of our favourite characters, only one of my favourite characters when playing through Miasma. He is, of course, the Elvis's big brother. He is the robot, the mechanoid, and kind of like, if I'm being honest with you, kind of like that little comedic flair that is needed as well. Diggs is brash, he's bold, and he does not give a stuff. He is just straight in, out, and kind of doesn't quite sit within the rules and within the norms of society's plan for robots, which I think is really interesting, and it's a good way that we do explore it. So if you haven't experienced Diggs, we'll certainly obviously play through the game, of course, but make sure that you are reading through some of the codexes and you can kind of see where those hints kind of lie, which is really useful. Let's see. Can I scroll down a little bit? Yes, I can. Here we go. So another couple of questions that we did get was obviously why was plastic used as the currency? So for us, it's more of a nod to the fact that plastic today is a big environmental issue and gets talked about a lot. The Miasma did such a good job of cleaning up all plastic waste within the world that plastic itself became so rare, it became valuable. And that is the reason why plastic was used. It's really interesting. Nick in the chat, I was wondering what the screen was. Sorry, mate, it's me. It is me. Gotta be careful what you say on the internet, mate. You've got to be spawned, you really do. So yeah, so plastic was one of the big draws as to what Miasma is about, and certainly one of the big hints as to what the Miasma actually does. So obviously we won't go into too much more detail, but plastic at the moment is such a rare, valuable, what's the word I'm looking for? Mineral in a particular way. You know what I'm saying? Another big question we actually do get asked within the community is why was the glove important? Well, we wanted an item that could be a bit of a mystery, but had a bit of a modern magic element to it. So again, one thing that we do get, obviously with let me backtrack a little bit here. Miasma Chronicles, obviously you have your characters in there, and you can shape them how best you would like to play your characters. For me personally, I love to use Diggs as a tank, so I will usually stack him up with lots of armor, give him a lot more movement on the battlefield, whilst Jade is a natural hunter. And then Elvis I tend to use as quite like a magic user if needs be, like a caster. So if you are very used to playing like D&D or Diablo or places like that, then usually the caster tends to stay behind a little bit, let the tank do its work whilst he casts, in this case, Miasma over the battlefield, whether or not that's to heal, whether or not that's to do damage, more of a supporting character. So we tend to feel that Elvis is more of a magic user in that regard, and we feel as though the glove really did give a nice little modern way in which we can kind of interpret that. not aside from just the fact that Elvis is a wizard and can have magic. Well, hang on a minute. Where's the backstory there? We needed to really go forward with that. Another really cool cool question that we did get asked is, why did we design the keypads the way they were? So, so fun fact and a little bit of a nitpick here. So, keypads in the game are small little environmental puzzles. If you aren't familiar with them, when you're going throughout the world, you'll kind of see some doors that are locked, and some that either need a keycard or you need to solve. You need to find a keypad, and you need to find the keypad, type in the keypad, and then go. One thing that I think Miasma does really well is we use the codex system to kind of tell that story a little bit more. The codex isn't just used as character bios and why is this I don't know, why is this character particularly fond of this character here. I think that is something that is certainly useful, but not really within the game's mechanics. So they were actually designed, so the keypads were actually designed by our lead level designer, a guy called Rickard, and funnily enough, in his spare time he actually designs escape rooms. So again, part of the reason why we did an escape room board game. So we wanted the keypads to have some form of riddle or puzzle attached to them, and kind of like they act as like a little bit of a side quest, and actually there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So for example, you will come across a keypad, you see the keypad is there, and normally you will find some form of codex item around it. Pick up the codex item and you read it, and it will give you some particular clues as to how the keypads work. So, for example, if you go to the Eden office and you find the keypad there, you'll find a codex, you read through it, and you'll find that there are there's like I think the janitor at this point, so the janitor or an office worker tells you a story in which how they came up with the keypad codes. And for example, when you go for your monthly it's sorry, not monthly, but if you go to your daily coffee, you go to the cafe and they count the windows there, and then you move down a step, you finally count the trees, and then I think it's, what else is it? It's that. Oh, and the stalls in the bathroom. That's it as well. So you count them, and that will then remind the worker in this case of the code. So it's those little environmental puzzles that I feel as though add some value and add some worth to the codex that is being shown within the game. There is a lot more about that in there. We're not going to go too much into detail with it, but of course we wanted to kind of give you an idea into the codexes and why they were where they are. Of course, by the way, folks, if you would like to read this whole Q&A, it is available over on the Miasma Chronicles Reddit, which is r/Miasma Chronicles, and it's also available over on the Steam discussions as well. We'll look at getting this into a bit of a blog later down the line, so keep an eye on that. But like I said, you can read in a lot more of these questions that we've been asked as well. So I'll go through a couple more, and we'll go through there. So just out of interest, chat, are you seeing anything there that you'd want me to elaborate a little bit further on? I'm just kind of going through some of the questions here that we've got. Let's see. So we've obviously got a lot of questions with regards to particular bits and pieces. So for example, there was a question about some outstanding bugs. Yes, we are aware of those. There is, unfortunately, we have found an audio issue on Xbox. That a small number of players are getting a little bit of an audio delay when it comes to combat. Hands up, we're on it. That should be fixed within the next patch, and that also includes the auto reload bug that we found more recently. So don't worry, folks. They are being looked into, and we should be getting some more updates very, very soon. Let's see, what else can we discuss. So we're always looking into like different platforms. Obviously, one of the big questions that we get, of course, is will Miasma Chronicles be on Switch or be on any other additional platforms at the moment? At the moment, it is under discussion. We are looking into other platforms. We're looking into seeing what makes sense, certainly from what the game that we're trying to make, and that includes the handheld platforms as well. So any further information about that we'll be sharing when we possibly can. But you're right, we are looking into those. That also goes the same for any plans for any future DLC. Maybe. It's certainly something that we are looking into and are exploring, and we'll have a lot more information to share about that as and when we can. Let's see. Okay, so the final question we want to just kind of touch on here is probably what is the biggest kind of plan, or certainly the biggest thing that we get asked for, and that is what is next for Miasma Chronicles. So the Bearded Ladies answered this, and they said, we would love to continue the adventure. We have a lot of stories to tell within this universe, so hopefully we get the chance to do so. So you've heard it from here, folks. There's a lot of stuff that we want to share, we want to tell within this universe and within this story. Not just Elvis and Diggs' story either. So we will be sharing more as and when we get that information. That is certainly something that we want to try and do here. Miasma Chronicles is certainly a wonderful world, and we've got so much that we want to try and share and show, and we will do as best as we possibly can as and when we can. Okay, so folks, that has been a little bit of a roundup as to regards the community Q&A that we did a couple of days ago. We will be doing more, so if you want to be in with a chance to get your question answered by the team, make sure that you keep an eye on the Miasma Chronicles social channels. That is right. At Miasma Chron over on Twitter, at Miasma Chron over on Instagram, and now on Threads, might I ask. We're also available on Facebook. And of course, come join us in the Discord as well. Keep an eye on all those social platforms. We will then be giving you an updated idea on as and when we do the Q&As, the AMAs, whatever you guys would like to know. We are here to tell you. Right, folks, who is ready to play some video games? Chat, what do we all think? Do you fancy playing? What do we all think, folks? Shall we play some games? Oh, go on then. Wonderful. In fact, I would love to know, folks, who's actually got Miasma Chronicles? Are you enjoying it? Are you playing it? Like, what is the deal here? I'd love to kind of get everyone's grasp on their ideas, on what they think, where they are with the story, what they'd like to do with the story, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Yeah, play some games. I am all for the games. Molotov in the chat says, mysterious girl intro is hilarious. It really was. It was actually quite good. Okie dokie. So, where are we with regards to Miasma Chronicles? Oh, hello. That was a nice little line to try that nearly took me out. So, if you had... I'm just making sure I've actually got the right save, actually, now I think about it. Yes, I am on the right save. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so... For the uninitiated, if you have missed any of our previous games with Miasma Chronicles, we have recently found that Baxter was boiled to death by some grabbers. Yes, Baxter has been murdered and made into some soup, and we are now going to lower the bridge and go to try and beat all the grabbers, effectively. We're going to the main boss. That's right. So we effectively I'm trying to recap this as best as I possibly can. So, so Elvis and Diggs have gone off on their adventure. Their glove got broken and busted. They can't get through the wall without a power up. We've discovered that mutant frogs are now a thing. We started to destroy some mutant frogs. They then kidnap Baxter. Long story short, they kidnap Baxter. We find Baxter, and unfortunately, Baxter is now dead. We then go to Baxter's father to tell them the unfortunate news, and we get attacked by Tragul. Tragul is the head of the Grabbers, the big boss, and we are now going to kick his ass. That's effectively what is going to happen.
Money to Matt Kane, but we ran out. He said he'd hurt us if we...
Oh, hold on. Matt Kane? The dude who runs with the thievers?
No, he protects us from the thievers for a weekly fee, but he's bled us dry.
Sounds like a real hero.
Oh, wow.
Deal with him. If you do, we got a valuable heirloom with your name on it.
If we see him, we'll talk some sense into him.
Thanks. I don't want him hurting my family. He lives in the Spendthrift ruins.
Okay, so we picked up another side quest. That's always good. Non-Panda is in the chat. Molotov's a little bit ahead of this part, which has been excellent so far. That's really good to hear. So it's going to be interesting then to get your take on how I am going to tackle this and to see whether or not you guys did anything different. So, so effectively, we need to go and take down the bridge. But before we do that, we need to get through these chumps. So, what I like to do...
Taking point.
Oh, no, I'm going to go to Jade. And I'm going to see if I can take anyone out silently before I do. So no, they aren't going to. I don't think so. No, they can all see. We can all see one another, so we'll come out of that. I wonder.
Wi-Fi connection lost. Check your router.
Oh no! Other one! Run away! Why is it taking the Spawn Lord? Why is it to the Spawn Lord? Oh dear. Definitely didn't want to do that one. So one thing to note. I'm definitely not going to be able to Spawn Lord. Okay. But there might be something we can do here. So one thing to note, folks, is if you end up stepping into the squares, into the grids, then it is only going to be the character that you control that will get spotted. So right now, Diggs and Elvis are technically in like a bit of a cloak. They won't get spotted. Whilst we know that this isn't the... it's a little bit immersion breaking, I get it. But it just makes the game feel and play a little bit nicer, I think. So what we're going to do is going to take down this scout first. Okay, so the idea, how I prefer to do things, is to just clean up the herd a little bit. Oh, okay, there's some... Oh, hello, there's a scout there. Where are you going? Anyone here now? No! So the reason I use Jade is at the moment Jade has a silent sniper rifle. So I'm just casually popping these off. Oh, he can't see me. Jade is perfect for picking people off. She really is. I think that went a bit too far, but okay. Right, can I don't think I can take out this now. Not without... Oh.
Checking it out myself.
I've already teleported them out.
Right here.
Come
On point.
on. Can I... Ooh, can I take you out? Oh no, you're going to be seen. Okay. Right. So I think I've taken out everyone that I can do. I could certainly foresee doing. So let's actually get into combat. And line this up a bit better. I think Elvis has got an armor-piercing shot. Will do. Okay, so the plan. The plan is as follows. I'm gonna hide Jade there. Elvis is going to come here. Diggs. Can I put Diggs behind there? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, let's hide Diggs here. So again, they're hidden. There's a bit of a cloak on there they can't see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger this audio device again.
The Bearded Ladies were legendary developers. Their descendants now run the first off-world game studio.
They did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the Spawn Lord gets close. By the way, if anyone is having any audio issues, please let me know. We'll see if we can figure that out as quickly as we possibly can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an armor shot on to the Spawn Lord. Yep. Rabid beast. Okay, so Diggs. Diggs. Right, let's see. What can we do with Jade? We haven't got an Overwatch for Jade, but we do have an Overwatch for Diggs. So I'm just going to quickly... I'll lighten the load. I'll take out this Skull Crusher.
We're done here.
Diggs hasn't got an Overwatch, has he? No, he hasn't. But what I can do... Can I tackle? Oh, yes I can. So I'm going to tackle you. You're going to die. And then... What? Ooh, can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Ow! Okay. I should have put Elvis with an Overwatch. Come on, sort yourself out quicker, please. Okay. Can I move Diggs? What's the cone of shame like? Actually, let's move Elvis. Where can Elvis go? Where can Elvis go? I'm going to move Elvis here. I'm going to move Diggs. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that shot that here now. I might be able to. Move Diggs here. Can I? Oh. That's disappointing. I'm gonna get him over here anyway. So hopefully the Skull Crusher won't take those out. Can Jade? No. Can I move Jade here? Yep. Diggs is honestly, Molotov, you're absolutely right. Diggs's tackle is really useful. It allows, especially if someone's really close, especially in the early game anyway, if someone is really close, he can really do some damage when needed to, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this... Let's take out the Skull Crusher, because if the Skull Crusher hits Elvis, then Elvis's Overwatch is going to get ruined. So... See, I don't mind Diggs taking some hits. Whilst that scout is now down. I love the counter punch as well. Counter punch is such a good skill to have. It's a shame it kind of comes on a little bit too late for me, but I think it's still really useful. So useful, especially when you have physical enemies to deal with. Okay, so let's do our thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put Diggs over here. Let's switch to Jade. It's not the ideal place. Oh, actually. Genius. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, we're good. .5% chance to crit. There we go.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy time! So as I said earlier, I like to have Elvis as a bit of a support. So just in case any of the Scout or the Spawn Lord move. Because they probably will now I've put Diggs here. Are they gonna move? Yes. Okay. Nice and easy. Let's just do a nice quick tackle. Boom. Dead as a dodo. And that is how you do that. So I'm quite curious then, chat. Have you guys done it in a particular different way? So just as a heads up, we are playing on narrative mode and we're playing on light tactical. So it's kind of a bit of a beginner's mode, for lack of a better phrase. But the reason I put it on here is to kind of just get through the story, really. I want to kind of show you the story. I want to show you how good you can kind of be, really, when you kind of go into this mode. So that's kind of what I want to do anyway. Only because I'm a coward. Right. I don't think there's anything else around these parts. Oh, difficult enemies level 12. I'm only level 8. Yeah, we won't do all downsides yet. Okay. Okay, let's head to Tragul. So chat, what does everyone's weekends look like? Has anyone got any planned at all? Anything planned, should I say? Anyone planned?
White Castle up ahead. Grabber HQ. The frogs are after me this whole time. Is all this my fault?
Hell no. Tragul's the bad guy, little brother, not you. Joseph called you a hero.
Bon Madi's the hero. You might have noticed, we don't have her.
We don't. And until the lights on my glove change color, we can't. Let's kill Tragul and end this.
Let's end this.
Bitches.
Oh, calm down.
Frogs were after me this whole time.
Oh, hang on. I've already spoken to it. Have I spoken to Jade? I've not spoken to Jade.
So, what if Baxter was
Weekend
wrong?
plans equals
Jade,
Miasma.
that's
Right
what
answer,
friends you're
Molotov.
talking about.
Right
I
answer.
respect that, but what if we kill Tragul and some other grabber takes his place? We can't fight them all.
Baxter was sharper than
Yeah,
a
we
axe
can.
blade. She studied the miasma, was obsessed with it. She said this is how we end it. I trust her.
Well, guess I should trust you then.
Yeah, you should, because I'm going to do this. Just watch me
Here
do
we
this.
go.
Despawn in the chat says, play games, avoid the sun, play more games. Mate, it's going to be a lovely weekend.
You really think
As
killing
much,
Tragul's gonna end
folks,
this
as much as video games are really important, and they really are important, please go and touch some grass. Go get some vitamin D. We want you guys all to be healthy. Oh, what's that?
Now that is a hole. Miasma doing its thing.
To be honest, the Spawn, I'll be doing exactly the same. Fun fact, I've actually not beaten Miasma Chronicles yet. On my own, like, save, if that makes sense. So I still need to do that. Oh, I think... What's this? Have I got Hattie's flower? I haven't got Hattie's flower yet. Oh, I thought I did. I'm a goth. Son of me on what I'm speaking terms. Put a hat. Touch some black grass. It's fine. Okay.
Stay here.
Oh, where are we? What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, that was a bit too close. Luckily, some strange reason, no one saw you. But I'll take that. What are you playing then? What's everyone playing at the moment then? Obviously, Miasma Chronicles is the right answer, but everyone knows we have a secondary game on as well. So what's everyone playing then this weekend? Let's see. What can I do here? So we've got a witch doctor there. We've got a pet sapling. A scout. Can I take you out quickly? Ooh, not really. Ooh, can I? Oh, hang on. Hang on, kids. Get down! Oh, why did you do that? Oof! Saved. Final Fantasy 16. That is not a bad choice. That is not a bad choice. I still haven't picked it up and played yet, you know. It's on my to-do list. It really is. Let's see. What can I do here? I'm gonna put Jade here. And I am gonna put the Boy Wonder here. I'm going to put all Digsy Do right in front. Oh, nearly had you then. What we're going to do, we're going to ambush. Can I take out anyone? That's Scout. Pew! You know what? Resident Evil 2... just a lot of horror games, if I'm being honest with you, can go get in the bin. No, thank you. I'm too much of a wuss, and most people who who have seen my streams would understand. I love the franchises though, and I've seen so many people play them, and they do such a good job, that I just feel awful. I'm just terrible at them. Can I? I can't. Let's go sell this. Actually, let's use 2 moves. Let's see. Yeah, let's use 2 AP to get Elvis up here. I don't think I can extend Jade there, but we can put her there. Right, let's do this. Molotov in the chat says, I heard it was better than the bottom of the 2, but what about RE2 versus Village? Ooh! Now, fun fact, I have actually played the recent Resident Evils, and I really enjoyed those. I really did enjoy those. Don't ask me why. I was completely scared throughout the entire, just throughout the entire lot, but I still really enjoyed the heck out of them. But there's something about Resident Evil 2 that I just feel as though, I don't know, man. I just feel as though it is going to haunt me forever. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this shot. Ooh, maybe. Oh, it hit. Oh, super lucky. I'll take a super lucky shot. Right, let's move over to Elvis. Let's get 20%. No, we need to flank. How's that only 50%? That's rubbish. What's that been 50%? Well, 50% is it's better odds than the lottery these days, so I'll take that. Whoa, got him. Got him.
Oh, not bad.
Molotov in the chat says, I could see Miasma being a show/series. I am about that. I am about that. Honestly, like, the story is really in depth. And as I said, we've got a lot more to show and to tell within this world. I feel as though it would work really nicely. I mean, I'm sure we can get into a bit of spoiler territory now. Like, it's been a couple of weeks, and in fact, actually, Molotov, how far are you in the game, if you don't mind me asking? I don't want to spoil too much for your sake. Elvis can move out the way. Elvis can take out that spawn roll, yes.
Your days are done.
That's how you do it.
This can go there. Oh, I need to reload. That's annoying. Lowered the bridge and went back to town and doing the mission right after that part. Okay, so you're now in Undertown, I believe, then, right? So you've gone through... have you gone through the mine? Not yet, okay. So we won't go too much into those details, in too far into those details yet. But the story really does. Let's be honest. When how can we? Oof. When you get to go through the wall, it gets very cool, very quickly. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Take it you're not getting
So yeah, like, so at the moment you're still in Chronicle 1. When you get through the wall and do the kind of the next part of the game, like, it gets really interesting. And certainly from a narrative point of view, and as someone who really enjoys narrative games, I was astounded by just how much complexity the world has, and certainly, if I might be honest with you, how much politics and how much class culture kind of really goes into this world. Obviously, we get a glimpse of it at this side with regards to the mining town and ooh, 13. That's kind of sneaky. Oh, we should have gone the other way. Let's go the other way. Obviously, we kind of get that a little bit with the mining town, with the fact that some people are in the town are suggesting why Diggs shouldn't be Diggs shouldn't be kind of free and walking around, and but obviously Elvis kind of backs him up to say that he's his brother, etc., etc., etc. And exploring that dynamic is very interesting. We do get beyond the wall, and there's a lot to explore beyond the wall. We've mentioned about a town called the DRC a couple of times. The DRC is certainly something to behold. You are going to love it, Molotov. Absolutely love it. Right, let's take out some of these people, shall we? Otherwise, I am going to get ambushed very quickly. Okay, you can go. That Skull Crusher is not being seen by anyone, so you can go. Woo! Enraged shots. And then, oh, we got some level up points. I need 2 dash. You can go. Again, folks. Silently and sneakily, going through
These frogs are turning the mansion into a
the battlefield before you hit ambush and really engage is really important. So I'm just going to quickly go into these tiles here to make sure I've got everything all skilled up as I want to. So digs. Ooh, what do we do for digs? Yes, we'll do a scout. And then for Jade, we haven't really got anything. But Power Core adds 1 tile when moving, 2 when sprinting. Quarterback, and we've got. No, let's give him a quarterback one. Increases throw range by 3 tiles. Right, okay, let's do that. Okay, we need to time this just right. So we've got you coming there. We've got a Gunmaster there. Wait for this Skull Crusher to come. That's what we're doing. Okay, that Gunmaster is there. So let's ambush. So what I want to do is move Elvis here. I'm going to put on an Overwatch because what's more than likely is going to happen is the Skull Crusher in front of me is going to come down. Skull Crusher there is now taken. That Scout will want to take me out. We've got a Witch Doctor and we've got another Skull Crusher over there, and I think that's everyone. So we put an Overwatch here, so Elvis will automatically take them out. Diggs. Diggs will go down here. And he's in rage, so it's a good critical hit chance. Let's do that. And then Jade can take that scout. Cool, okay. Right, let's see what they're going to do. Oh, you absolute pillock. Oh, you muppet. You absolute muppet. That is not what I wanted to happen. As you can tell. Right.
Doesn't get easier.
That was badass.
No, let's take that Skull Crusher out. That frees that up, and now we've got digs. But that requires 2 turn. No 2-turn countdown. I want to do that. Just quickly attack one. Let's tackle him. Oh, I can't. I didn't think I could. Thought it required only 2. Right, let's take out that Witch Doctor. What I want is everyone to come to attack digs. That's what I want. That's kind of what I'm getting. Which is good. Because it means I can do this. Okay, I've got some Skull Crushers. That's good. So again, what I want to do... Oh, can I cover him? Digs? Yeah, let's do that. And then... Again, we really shouldn't tell you this, but this is a bug. And I'm gonna use it. Because... Someone put the bug in there! You shouldn't get an auto reload. You should not get an auto reload.
And everyone that you love.
But there is a bug in there that gives auto reload by accident.
Bullseye.
Not a bug, just an undocumented feature. Exactly. I didn't say bug. I clearly didn't say bug. Who said bug? No one said bug. It's fine. Just an undocumented. Yeah. I do like that. That's pretty good. Right, let's move her out of the way. Come on, go into the cone. Go into the cones. Go into the cones. Yes!
Nice and easy.
Look at you, killer!
Writes itself. Come on! Into the cone of death. Into that cone of death.
Bullseye.
You, my friend, are pure dynamite.
That now leaves Diggs to take out that Witch Doctor. And old Jade. I'm just going to quickly put Jade over here. She's got an enraged shot.
Not even close.
Sweet, sweet sounds of frogs going squish. You can tell the job sightseeing. Oh, mate. Mate, it's always good to see you, I must admit. How have you been? Are you still doing the content grind? Molotov in the chat says Cone of Death. Nods in approval. Cone of Death. Cone of Death. Content grind is in full effect. That is always good to see, mate. I have not seen a harder working content creator other than myself. Paul. Mate, keep on at it, mate. You're doing some wonderful work. Congratulations on everything you've been doing. Okay, right. Let's go into the White Castle. I'm pretty sure there's no one here. Oof, I'm gonna say that. Very awkward if there was. So you might see me just kind of blasting through a lot of these levels. The top and bottom of it is I kind of know them from the back of my hand, but also I don't necessarily want to explore every nook and cranny, but my gamer brain is taking over and I must explore every nook and cranny. Ooh, treasure, string cheese. I am that gamer that literally will explore every nook and cranny. Are outfits sold by the vendors later in the game? They are not, no. So outfits are only found in the game through exploration. Unless you do have the physical edition of Miasma Chronicles for PlayStation and Xbox, in which you do get two bonus outfits there. The miners set.
Stinking frog eggs everywhere.
Yummy.
Take over this country.
Right, what have we got here? Oh, we got a garage card. And we got a glass bottle and something over there. I love the environments in this game. Honestly, it's one of my big things that I kind of fought for trying to be part of this game. And just kind of working with the team is just absolutely how outstandingly beautiful it is. And again, just wait till you get to the DRC and into the casinos. Woohoo, boy! It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It really is. Right. Shall we do Tragul? So we can see a Miasma Vortex there. There's a Skull Crusher. There's Tragul. Oh, I'm so glad, Molotov. I'm so glad. Fun fact, I'm just going to show you where a trophy / achievement will be. We've got a trophy or achievement, so I'll call them trophies, I'm a PlayStation gamer. We'll call achievement called In the Back of the Net or Kick the Goal. Here is where you get that. There you go. I'm going to quickly get this. We've got a nice little scope. Pick up some more plastic. Right, okie dokie. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I must admit, Molotov, Undertown can be quite challenging to begin with. You're introduced to new... so you eventually get to Undertown, but you're then introduced to new enemies, new types of enemies. Enemies called mimics. And they are interesting, to say the least. Where are you going? Oh, shit, Tragul's going down. Oh, sorry. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. It's fine. On the plus side, though, that might come to our advantage. Say it is. I don't know about that. Ooh, I think we're in trouble here.
Come here.
I think we need to get into a better position here because I think Tragul is going to overwhelm us a bit. I don't want that. I'd rather... Tragul's quite easy, he's just immune to a few things. It's everyone else we need to be a little bit wary of. So, we put... let's put Diggs. Diggs next to Elvis, and then Jade. She can play sniper from back here. Okay, let's do this. Let's take out that witch doctor first. That witch doctor is going to be an absolute nightmare. Kill the defiler. No, so what we're going to do We've got a sapling there, we've got a scout, we've got a gunmaster, we've got a skull crusher over there. What do we have? Might put that napalm death can there. So now we've got a bit of a fire barrier. And I'm also going to do the same. I've got an acid one. Oh, we've got a sapling seeder. Yeah. Okay, let's put a sapling seeder there. Okay, let's do this. Oh, don't knock them down. Oh, why did you root them? Oh, that has really backfired on me. Okay, Witch Doctor down. Tragul. He's gonna have to digs. Got a pet sapling coming towards me. They are now on fire. Witch Doctor's moving. Gunmaster is now moving closer. We have a scout moving into the fire, I think. Oh! It's taken off my Overwatch. Ooh, this is going to be a big fight. Okay, concentration phase. Let's do this. That pet sapling is still on fire, so what I'm going to do is move digs to support Jade a bit. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Guess I'm the shit.
I taught you how to do that. Don't forget.
I'll take that. I never thought I would set in a fire to an area that would have to move through to attack. See, strategy. Same with acid. Again, it's really useful. Also, fun fact: Diggs is immune to fire. He is a robot. He cannot get burnt, so it is really useful to have Diggs kind of. If you need to kind of take out a lot of people really quickly, fire grenade to Diggs. Diggs will be fine. Everyone else will be on fire. Okay. Let's get them over here. I wonder if I can... Ooh, maybe. Ooh, hello! I'll take that. And we'll also take out this sapling here.
Send me a postcard from wherever you're going.
Yeah, Diggs.
This'll wake you up.
Come on! On it. On it.
My gun's bigger than yours.
Not like that, though. That sucks. Okay, what I'm going to do then, hopefully, is put a bit of an Overwatch there, so Tragul, if he's going to move forward, should come through there. He jumps! God damn it. You can go into the cone of death. You can go into the cone of death. You're now... Are you on fire? No, you're not on fire. That's annoying. Okay. Actually, what is Tragul? Is Tragul immune to things? Okay, Tragul is immune to EMP Stun, Mind Worm Fight, Rooting, and Knockback. Have I got enough for electro chain? Ooh. Have I got an energy? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to do an energy electro chainer, which I'm hoping should pick up. So it's going to pick up 3 people. It should do. But that then will stun them at least for 1 turn. I only did it for 1. Mustn't have been close enough. That's frustrating. Again, using my feature. Not as good as I want it to be. Never mind. Percent chance to hit. Come on. Yes.
No one gets up from that.
Okay. Oh, he was immune to stun, wasn't he? Oh, that's annoying. Why did I think of that? You silly Billy. Yes! Duh. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Let's move Elvis over here. Let's do an armor shot on Armorita shot on Tragul. Yes, got him. So we're taking down some of his armor. That's good to see. It's this scout that's driving me insane. Can I take him out via not quite. Come on. No.
Come on, brother, hit the bastard.
Come on. The reason I won't put Diggs there is he shields Elvis a little bit more. And Diggs is taking the hits. Okay, okay. Okay, right. Have I got a super medipod? No, I do not, but I do have a medipod. So if I give that to old Diggs.
You okay? Hey, proud of you, little brother.
Sick of this guy. Driving me insane. Oh! Got there eventually.
Kiss my tailpipe, you dumb son of a bitch!
See, I want Diggs to be a bit of a fail-safe. Or not, as the case may seem. That's a bit annoying. Okay. So, let's move Jade behind Diggs. That gives Jade some support. Do a critical shot. Let's do a critical shot on Tragul. And she misses! You silly, silly, silly sausage. How the heck did you miss? I need, you know what? I kind of need them to get out. Otherwise, they're not going to move here. So, can I move Elvis? Yeah, let's move Elvis there. Get him out of cover. Move Jade over here. Pick up Medipods. Jade can take out that scout that's driving me insane.
Knows her stuff. Time for a surprise.
Come on. 20% chance to hit. That sucks. What about?
Oh, here you go. Leave me alone. Stop. Take me. I'm fading.
Right. Okay, come on, Tragul. We're gonna go after Elvis. Because he wants Elvis.
Tragul, son of Trigger, fear my power.
I am not fearing any of your power, young man. Can Elvis take out Tragul with this final shot? Let's make sure he does. Actually, he should do it.
I think you should run. What do you
And Elvis takes him down. Woo!
If we live to be 100, there won't be another day like this one. God damn.
And we pick up the head of Gorak Rock, Tragul's ex-partner, awarded as part of a settlement following a very messy divorce. If you look very carefully, her eyes still twitch. Ugh.
Your town owes me. Big time.
Okay, so Tragul is down. The world has been saved. You may all thank me later. Chat, I would like the praise, as is deserved, I believe.
I'll never get used to that.
I'm so very humble. If anyone is wondering. And now we should have the Call of the Grabber, which allows us to create a witch doctor when needed. Non-Panda, well done, young man. Thank you very much, Panda. Again, I'm just that good, folks. I'm that good. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I put it on the most easiest setting. It's all to do with my tactical skill, clearly. Oh, I love the throne. Ah, you yeet it, sir. I'm eating all that praise. I'm eating all the yeets. I think that's what you do with you. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go explore Tragul's little palace. Little palace. We've got some plastic. I like me plastic. I think that's a Medipod. Yes, it is. We've got a chest over there. I'm just going to go to it in a second. I am just looting everything before I save the world, because that's what you do. You steal everything before you save the world. That's just how that goes.
Don't see this every day.
Level 1 assault rifle, the big frogger, damage 60, knocks enemies backwards unless immune. Nice. I think that's very similar to Tragul's weapon. Let's just have a quick look to see. Oh, it's a little bit down, but I think that's just because we've got some mods. So I'm going to quickly take off that mod. Oh, it's a bit down. Knocks enemies backwards unless immune. No, I'm going to keep my level 2, I think. I'm keeping my level 2, and I'm going to increase... Oh, hang on a second. What do we have here? What have I not done? I've not... magazine size. So what I want to do is... let's go for... No, let's go for kilowatts. Why am I putting... Yeah, let's go for kilowatts. Why can't I add kilowatts again? Okay, the negotiator, we've got weapon damage. Yep, I'm happy with that. Then Jade, we have... I don't want the kilowatts, I want the magazine size. Thank you. Okay, right. Update Mayor Mason. Where is the chump gone to now? Let's make sure I've kind of cleared out everything that I think I have. I know I need to go back here at some point because I'm not the right level yet, and we've got some really nasty enemies laying about. So let's head back to the mayor. Let's go back to Sedentary. And see what the young old whippersnapper has to say about my superior tactical skills. That's what I'd like to know. Oh, my ass was picked up.
What's that noise?
The alarm bell. Trouble in the mine.
Trouble in the streets. Look at all this miasma seeping through the ground.
This town is done for. It's over.
Nothing's over. Let's talk to the mayor.
Let's talk to the mayor.
My boy's down there. Help him, please.
Looks like we're heading down to the mine after this.
I told you, goddammit, I'm busy.
Oh, calm yourself down, Mason.
Whoa, Mayor, it's us.
Elvis. I did it, boy. Cracked open the first family data drive. All their precious secrets are spilling out. And my God, boy, my God.
My God!
World. I mean, our world.
Just tell Kazakov to lower the gun.
I know. You want the locations of your precious vortexes.
Yes, please.
Too late for that. What's wrong with you? Miasma's seeping through the ground.
You think I don't know that? Our miners dug too deep, found a miasma vortex, a big one. Now it's spewing like some angry volcano.
Ooh.
Not a goddamn thing can be done against the miasma. Never was.
A wise man said to me, if you don't project power, someone's gonna take it from you.
Not very
Mayor,
wise.
More than ever, we need your power. Tell us what to do.
I'll get you your damn vortexes. Just need more time. Now buzz off.
Let's go. Nothing more to say to this D-bag.
I'll take me some points. Right, we need to stop that miasma. So it looks like we're heading down into the mine.
We're gonna go down Shaft A and stop the miasma.
You lose your head too.
But before we do that, let's just make sure I've skilled up properly. So we've got a corrosive shot, glove shock. We'll take that for Elvis. I'll definitely take that for digs. I'm gonna give Jade some more help, I think. Yeah.
I trusted you this whole time, Jade. Now it's time to trust me.
How much plastic? I've got quite a bit of plastic. Let me just get some bits and pieces from Bertha's.
It's us.
Better than the fake, shitty Berthas. Deal. What else you need?
Fun fact, there actually was a fake Bertha's elsewhere. It was a knockoff Bertha's that started to drive a business out. And then somehow it burnt down. No one knows why.
I don't do receipts, so...
Okay, let me just make sure I've got enough here. Where's my Medipods? I've got any Medipods? Yes. Take all the Medipods, please. All of them.
All yours. Pleasure doing
Thank you.
business.
Right, okay. So, chat. Are you ready in a couple of weeks to help me do some combat? So what we're going to be doing, before we go into any combat scenario, we will be adding a poll in chat. And it's up to you guys to vote on the parameters here. So you'll have 4 options to vote on. It can be anything from no grenades to no medipods or to only use digs. It could be lots of different things. But I would love everybody here, whether or not you are lurking or working, or in the chat, I would love everyone here to be involved because it would be an absolute blast. And let's be honest, it's all for the content. And we all love content.
Miasma's spitting out monsters left and right. We gotta deal with them.
Okay, we've got some Whisperers to deal with here down in Mineshaft A. We've got 3 Whisperers. Is that it? So, fun fact, Whisperers do not shoot or fire any projectiles. They are only melee characters. So cover doesn't really matter too much here. So what we're going to do though, have we got a... Oh, I know what we can do. Hang on a minute. Oh, I haven't got the transmuter. Oh, darn. I thought I had transmuter. Where do I pick up transmuter? I haven't picked up transmuter. Smack up in the chat. Thank you ever so much for dropping by, Smack. It's always good to see you. Thank you ever so much. Hope you're all well. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're gonna use the Call of the Grabber, I think. Oh, I thought I had transmuter. That's annoying. Oh, moving, Jade! Sod it, let's do it. Right, let's get a napalm death can over here. There we go. Then what we want to do is put Elvis here, and then we will get an Overwatch here, because more than likely what's going to happen is they're going to spawn some saplings and they'll come running towards us. So I'm going to use Jade. I'm going to stick her... Oh, okay, there's a barrel there. I knew there was some barrels around here. There's a barrel there. There's no barrel there. There's no barrel there. Well, that's just barreling awful, isn't it? Ooh. Right, I'm going to make sure Jade kind of sticks behind Diggs here. I'm going to get her to do a plasma shot.
In my sights.
Smarecorp, how are you doing? Are you well? Welcome in. It is always good to see new faces in chat, as always. I hope you are well. Welcome to Miasma Chronicles. My name is James. I'm a brand community manager here at 505 Games. And of course, I am playing Miasma Chronicles today. I would love to know if you've played it before, if you've played any role-playing or RTS or like tactical games before. Because if you have, you have come to the right channel. Oh, come on! That's unfair. How have they spawned behind me? How have they spawned behind me? Move over. Move over. Move the other way! Oh, I swear to goodness. That's so very frustrating. At least Elvis managed to take some shots on.
What do you think? Guess I taught you well, huh?
Okay, Overwatch is wonderful when it comes to like the saplings, because the saplings will primarily always go for it. So let's get Elvis out of here. Let's use old Diggs, get him in his shotgun, and give him the best party he would ever have. How was that one only got like 10? That's ridiculous.
Get it done.
Asshole down.
Okay, so do we do a critical 50, critical 20? No, let's keep like that. We need that armor to come down, so I'm going to use it for this whisper here. I should have done it beforehand, really. Oh, you muppet. Never mind, we're in the fire. They're both down next turn. That's fine. Come into the fire. Into the fire. Into the fire. Into the fire. Yeah, yeah. Into the fire. Ooh. What can I do here? Do I want to do an Overwatch? Just in case. No, they're on. I think they're on a spawn cooldown. Let me just check. Yeah, spawn fatigue for 2 turns. I'm just going to have him take a bit of a pop shot at this tree. I'm going to move Diggs here, just so he can take the brunt of the damage. Boom. And then what I'm thinking of doing with Jade is get a napalm. We got another napalm? Yes, we do. Another napalm in there. Remember, Diggs is immune, people. Diggs is immune to fire. Fire. Okay. Yes. So again, a lot of the strategy, or just kind of tactical elements, really revolve around you knowing a little bit about what your strengths and weaknesses are. So again, Diggs is immune to fire. However, acid, not so much. He's a bit of a one. But I love giving Diggs some, just giving him some armor getting him to be proper gung-ho, get stuck in. He likes to do that as well. He will react well when you do that. So just do it. Give him a good shotgun as well. He can take out a lot of people very quickly. Diggs is just... Diggs, people. Diggs, ladies and gentlemen. Who doesn't love old Diggs? Okay, folks, we will be calling the stream in about 15 minutes' time. So, if you have any burning questions for Miasma Chronicles, let me know in chat. I would love to tell you all.
We saved the town once. We can do it again.
We're dealing with a force we don't understand. We need your mother's help.
Mama's been behind that miasma wall for years now. She can wait another day.
Welcome to the Undertown. Ooh, hello, we got a chest here.
Gotta have me some of that.
A mute assault rifle. Adds 10% critical chance when flanking and is silent during an ambush. I might give that to Elvis. Well, about the same. Ammo's a little less, but 10% check. 10%. I'm gonna give him 5 kilowatt per hit. So that should then allow me to gain some energy back quickly. So we can use some miasma powers. When I get that weapon, Elvis is definitely getting it. I got the ricochet rifle on Jade and a sniper as well. That's really interesting. So I tend to give Jade a couple of snipers because I think she's really good at long range, and that's just how I like to play Jade. Elvis tends to get an assault rifle and a bouncer. Oh, the mimics!
That's miasma shaping itself into a new enemy.
We're not getting near the vortex unless we do some crowd control.
Ooh, brand new enemies, everybody. So these are actually I don't think they are mimics, but there is one that is an official mimic. So effectively, these are miasma beings. Miasma has taken over some humans, and is kind of informing them physically with a sort of, I don't know, whatever it's doing. It's doing something to them, and it's making them really, really angry. So, what we want to do... Oh, come on! No! Oh, thank goodness for that. Oof. Now, you might start to come across some miasma creatures that are mimics, and they will actually, they're called shadows, and I think we do come across them here. And shadows will quite easily, if I'm being honest with you, manipulate you. So they will get down, Elvis, you absolute tool. I didn't mean to go there that quickly. They will shapeshift into a version of you, which you don't want. Ooh, got the office card, mayor's office card. Right, let's get rid of this. These casters, man, they're gonna take not very, but they're very agile. Right, let's use this mute rifle. Oh, where's Jade when you need her? Right, let me just quickly hide. Go back to Jade. Unhide her.
This way, over here.
Oh, bloody... Oh, damn it. Okay, well, at least Jade is here. I want to try and do this silently without causing too much alarm. But honestly... Okay, silent kill. Thank goodness for that, right. So, they can be quite tricky to take down. You kind of need... If you want to do it silently, you need 2 silent weapons. And 2 people to do them.
Taking point.
I'm going to see if I can get Jade up here. Okay, let's see what I want to do. Let's get the boys down here. Let's see if we can take these guys out. We'll use Diggs as extra cover, I think. Right. So, what are these guys immune to? So they're immune to acid and EMP stun. So fire, not so much. Okay, Jade's been enraged, got an additional shot. I don't think we're going to take out this Reaver, but we're going to give it a jolly good old go, you know. 124% chance to crit, 154% chance to crit. And it's 6 health! Oh wow, we did all that silently. That's insane. Okay, let's. So we've got a caster up the top, and we've got another one over here. So I want to kind of keep these guys sitting pretty for a second. Here's another caster. Oh. Can Jade get her? No. Let's bring her down here. Still can't. Oh, flipping heck. Right, let's move her down to the ground. We're just gonna have to go into this. I think we're just going to have to go into this. It's not ideal, but we are. So if I use a tackle there, Diggs isn't immune to the acid that is going to come off it. So they will spawn acid. You need to be very careful. I'm going to open a backpack and I'm going to... So casters will come at you. Reavers are more the physical enemies, so they will come to melee you. We should... I think there's another Reaver. Oh, there's a caster over there. We've got a caster over here. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything I can really give. I might give Albus some energy, actually. Whilst I'm thinking about it. Let's not waste a turn. Don't want to waste a turn. Right, let's see what happens. So, Caster takes out Diggs. We've got a Reaver who is teleported right next to Diggs. Fantastic. Oh yeah, Reavers can teleport. Can we take out that caster? Yes. Actually. See if we can flank this Reaver. And then... Oh, they can't even take it out. That's frustrating. Oh, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. Are they immune to knockback? No. So what we're going to do is... Oh, we don't want to... No, we want to move them out of the way. That is very cheeky. Let's move Diggs as well. So otherwise he's gonna... Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oof.
Yep.
Boom! And that's how we do that. So yeah, so you got to be really careful with miasma kind of creatures. Oh, also a happy 4th of July, everybody. Even though we're on the 7th of July, but we're kind of nearly there. You might have seen the image that we put up. It is taken from the Undertown. This is where we are. Right. Okay, folks, we are going to be starting to wrap this stream up, if that's all right with everybody. I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure to sit here and play video games with you all. I'm a massive fan of just sitting on my bum and playing video games, so I'm all about that. So thank you ever so much for allowing me to share with you and show off. It feels as though we're making a lot of progress now, which is really good, because we're going to come up against the great big vortex, which should help us to get through the wall. So we're making decent progress. I'm very happy about that. Needless to say, I want to give a massive thank you and shout out to every single one of you. Whether or not you have been in the chat, whether or not you've been lurking from home, I really appreciate you. I really do. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing any of this. So thank you ever so much for continuing to play our game, support the stuff that we do, and just have a jolly good old time while doing it. Folks, we will be, well, I mean, we might be back even sooner. I'm not entirely sure what's happening in July for streams, but I do know that I will be back on July 20th for more Miasma Chronicles, where you will be helping me to play. So don't forget about that. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you join us in chat. Mark those calendars. I would love to see you all here. But until then, folks, don't forget Miasma Chronicles is available on all platforms. That is PlayStation, Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and Epic Games, and of course GOG. We do have a sale on PlayStation and PlayStation and Steam right now, where you can get 40% off the game. So if you haven't picked it up already, and this has convinced you to do so, well, I'm hoping that cheap price will. So please go and check that out. It would really mean the world to see more people experience this story. Folks, thank you ever so much for your time today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you very, very soon. But until then, have great days, have great evenings, have great weekends wherever you are in the world. Be kind to one another, but more importantly, please be kinder to yourself. Take care, guys. Bye!